Right, okay. Hi everyone. Happy Mercury retrograde. So you probably noticed that I just went live and then like my computer completely just lost it and went on the fritz for a minute. But we are back. We are back. So if you're watching this, it does mean that I'm no longer live, so please make sure that you like and follow to get notified when I am online. Because I don't want you to miss out on readings. And yeah, thank you for joining. This is a Mercury retrograde special. So we're gonna be looking at doing readings for everyone, doing readings for the whole community. I say a lot, don't I? So I've put subtitles on this video as some people are hard of hearing, and I just want to make sure that you're able to also read if you have any hearing problems. So I'm just trying out that feature anyway. I'm just trying it out. Oh, I'm glad you felt lots of blessings since we last connected. I might turn these subtitles off. I don't know if I like them. We'll give it out today. We'll give it a go today. So yeah, what we're going to be doing today is Mercury retrograde readings, as it is a time of, I almost see it as this time of like recalibration, right? So the god of communication, or the archetype of communication, is going backwards. So it's a chance to maybe revisit some things. It's a chance to come back to conversations that maybe we've moved on from, stuff like that. Oh, and by the way, today I recorded an anti-anxiety thing, sound bath, on YouTube. So I've put that video up there, and it's just it's about 30 minutes, and it's just different frequencies and stuff that we can use during this time to help ourselves calm down. You can play it in meditation. You can play it whenever you like. Just don't play it obviously while driving a car or whilst operating machinery. Alright, so today I'm going to ask us, maybe share to your timeline, share to your feed publicly, and invite people to the group rather than those big groups today. I just want to see if that's going to make a difference with the people coming on. I have actually gone through the follower list and I've banned a lot of people just because I didn't know they were fake profiles, but now I do. And it's something that I'm going to be doing on the regular as well, just to make sure that we can just enjoy our readings in peace. So yeah, please remember these are mini readings. Take everything with a pinch of salt, because these are collective readings as well as individual readings. And yeah, we're gonna be cracking on in a second. It's nice that it's getting. I don't know where you are in the world. Where is everyone joining us from? Comment your star sign and where you're joining us from in the world. Click a like as well. All right. So why don't we do a little group collective card for all of us? Just gonna try and get a bit more light here. Gemini London. It is a whopping piece of obsidian. Woo! Alright. Pisces Portsmouth. Oh, nice. Alright, so a collective card for everyone. Collective card for everyone watching. Collective card for everyone watching. The frog. So the frog is connected to water, but what the frog also represents is being prepared and being ready, okay? And when we have sort of, emotional discoveries and parts of ourselves that, are prepared to shift and change and grow, this is about being prepared for those. So putting in place what you need to, putting in place what we need to, as a collective, but also like psychically, to make sure that when you're going forward doing psychic work, that we are, we're also discerning what are our emotions, and what are others' emotions. Do you know what I mean? And it's all, the frog is also about like holding on and assessing surroundings before, as it's water element, so it is psychic as well. It is to do with emotions, psychic work, healing, stuff like that. But this is also about just taking a pause before we dive off. Do you know what I mean? So just to let you know, these readings are streaming through Facebook, YouTube. Welcome. I'm going to be reading for people today who share and who subscribe, okay? If you're on Facebook, then it requires a share. If you're on YouTube, then it requires a like and a subscribe. And all you have to do is ask me your questions. So this frog, very fitting for all of us, right? Because Mercury retrograde can be sometimes an emotionally charged time, because sometimes it can be an emotionally charged time because we are, experiencing a lot of different emotions. And when the frog comes up, it just asks us to check in before responding, right? Do we have all the information? Have we gathered all the information before we actually respond? And also, is our information, is it our own emotions, or are we just mirroring someone else's emotions? So just paying attention to that as well with this frog. Also, I'm on both, Mila. I'm on Facebook and YouTube at the same time. But yeah, this just asks us to pause, and also to remember that sometimes we have. So Tina Linfors, you got the Ten of Swords, okay? So what I'm seeing here for you, the Ten of Swords is about endings, and it's about endings to pain, Tina. So this is about, maybe you have a situation here of seeing what pain you can put behind you. And if you're feeling tired, maybe this is something coming up to the surface in order to be processed, right? And being processed, part of being processed is sitting with things, part of the process is sitting with things. And 1 second, everyone, sorry. Sitting with things, allowing them to end. Also, like, if something's not serving you, it's like, instead of like forcing it to end, it's just like, okay, I'm moving on. Do you know what I mean? I'm moving on. I'm allowing myself to move on. I'm allowing myself to process and not struggling through that process, and just saying, okay, it's fine. It's fine, I got this, I'm happy to move. That is hang drum music. I play the hang drum. Alright, so Tina, Ten of Swords, alright, so moving on, transition from that pain, realizing what is the pain body, what is yours, Ten of Swords is all about that sort of like coming to the end of that cycle. So if you're tired, it just means that you've done a lot of work and you've had a lot of endings here, right? So pay attention to what areas you're tired in, okay? So, and also claim responsibility for your own energy as well. I'm getting this message for claiming responsibility for what is yours and what is other people's. That's very important, because I feel like, oh, thanks, Lolly. I feel like here the responsibility is on, I feel like, I don't know whether you're taking on other people's energy, but there's a need to just put an ending to this and like I don't know, yeah, it just feels a bit dramatic and a bit messy, and I feel like you need a bit of a meditation because this is a chrysalis transformation metamorphosis time. Alright? So, who is next? Who's next? Who wants to have a reading next? Thank you everyone for joining us. I'm very happy to have you here. So we're going to be doing Mercury retrograde readings. Mercury retrograde can be a time when things go on the fritz, including conversations, but it's also a time when we have a chance to revisit parts of ourselves that maybe we've left. So that's what we can look at. So Mila, who's shared here? Let me see. Rachel. Hi Rachel. Rachel Hardman. Rachel. Alright Rachel, so you got the Queen of Cups, which signifies fertility. It signifies motherhood. See the Queen of Cups? Can you see in the image? So she signifies this sort of like birthing into creation, and I feel like the message I'm getting here for you is that you are more than available, you are more than ready to be that emotional support, that emotional figure, that people that, you know, is neat. You've got two queens here, but I feel like on the shadow side you've got the Tower, so it's like, is everything gonna come crumbling down when this happens? The answer is no. Remember that whatever is taken away is completely necessary to be removed. Oh, thanks for writing your review, Kavya. I'll post the review on the page when you write it. Thank you so much. Yeah, so you got two queens here, Rachel. Two queens. Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. So what this is telling me is that you are having this like emotional overhaul. Also, maybe you're having a lot of emotions to pay attention to them, because I always say this, like, we are our own best psychic. You know, there isn't a guru, there isn't a psychic that you cannot access the same part of. And I feel like this is important for you. Also, I feel like you're growing a home here, and growing some sort of connection, some sort of relationship. I do feel like it's important for you, Rachel, to be closer to nature. And I'm also getting a message here of more fruit and vegetables. I don't know why I'm getting that message, but I'm getting it anyway. And Rachel, you're protected. This is secure. This is a long-term protected, secure future, okay? So not to worry about anything changing or any sort of destruction. I know you've been through a bit of a war and a bit of a battle, but with these two queens here, I mean, you've got these women in your life as well, and these are strong women. These are supportive, strong, stable women, and they're here for you. They're here for you, and you don't need to worry. All right? Anything else there? Very sensitive, natural carer, and I'm seeing you growing something absolutely gorgeous here, growing a really beautiful home. If a new home or something is like what you're looking for, then yeah, this is the message. I want to go to India one day. Next place I want to go is, someone just asked me if I've been to India. Next place I want to go is probably like Central America, around the States, and maybe like India. I've been to Nepal. I haven't been to India. I'd love to go. Oh, you're welcome, babe. You're welcome. Multiple places I got these from. Light and dark in the middle. Alright, who is next for a reading? Don't forget to keep sharing this to your page. Let's just start sharing it to groups now. I'm just going to put a PayPal link up here, as that, you know, allows me to keep creating content and videos for you. It allows me to keep doing these. Otherwise it wouldn't be possible. Thanks for all the love, everyone. Thank you for everyone as well who attended the full moon meditations. It was absolutely gorgeous night. I've had so many emails of people just being like, wow, you know, the energy's still with them, they're still feeling in a place of love, they've let go of a lot, and that's really beautiful to hear. So thank you so much for letting me know. Hey Ollie, do some shout outs here quick. Hey Dylan, hey Dandy, oh that's me. Hey Tam, hey Heather, hey Anne, hey Moa. Yeah, so just to clarify, Rachel, you got the Queen of Cups. Feel free to Google them as well and have a look. Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, and the Tower in what you're not noticing, like in kind of what your fear is, what your block is. So that Tower, it's not real, it's more of maybe what's blocking. Oh, hey Cheryl, nice to see you back. Alright, Anne Fraser. Happy birthday for Monday, Anne. Alright, Anne Fraser, so you got this, you got the Ten of Swords, so I'm picking up on someone's had a surgery, okay? Someone's had a surgery and they're a bit, or maybe they're a bit worried about getting this surgery, but it is actually necessary that they do it. I feel like it's important, and it's also important for you, like, I don't know whether you've been getting some sort of treatment, oh, I'm glad you're back, Cheryl. Yeah, I don't know if you've been getting some sort of treatment. I'm just going to turn that over. Alright, so don't forget to ask your questions, okay? It is Mercury retrograde day, so it is a day of, you know, bit of self-care, getting some information for the retrograde ahead. That is the intention of these readings. Yeah. But I feel like it's going to be okay, like it's the end, like that treatment that you need is like necessary so you can move on. Do you know what I mean? I think you know what I mean. But yeah, so very interesting. I have been doing crystal grids all day, and setting intentions and working, you know. I don't believe that time and space limit healings, and it's been absolutely beautiful. I've loved working with people today. And I was doing readings last night and stuff, so I know it's retrograde, but it tends to be a busy time for me, to be honest. It tends to be a busy time for me because people are looking for that, you know, advice and guidance and, you know, to revisit things and to clear and all that stuff. You had surgery in September, it was a success. Okay, there you go. Alright, who's gonna go next? Who's gonna go next? Who's gonna go next? Who is going to go next? Hey Tammy, hello, hi team. Well, I've just done a sound bath to alleviate anyone's anxieties or anything on YouTube, just to help people, you know, calm down. It's Dandy Energy on YouTube, so hopefully that helps you. And remember that these are collective. Alright. Libra from Durban, South Africa, starting a new path using your gift. You want to know if there's any guidance for you. When do I rest? Well, this morning, to be honest, right, this morning I got up and I was like, you know what? Like, I was supposed to do workshops, designing workshops, and I was like, no, you know what? I'm going to watch RuPaul's Drag Race. And I sat in bed in my dressing gown for the first time in months with a cup of coffee watching RuPaul's Drag Race, and it was amazing. It was amazing. I had such a good time. It was, you know, hey Holly. It was such a good time. I had so much fun. So those who are asking me, do I ever take time off? I was like, this morning, yes, I did. But it is very, very rare for me to do that. We're gonna go Bronwyn Marriott. Okay, Bronwyn, I'm seeing a reflection for you. I'm seeing a reflection. Hey, Sabrina, so nice to have you here. Sabrina, did you know that you're named after a very mystical body of water in the UK? Did you know that? It's a folklore. I don't know, maybe there's other roots of your name, but that's one place is named after. Maybe it's named after you. But yeah, I'm seeing this, Bronwyn, I'm seeing water being very important for you, and I'm seeing you reflecting, having this reflection. I'm seeing you healing lots of memories. Your guides are just coming forward saying all that travel work you're doing and all that purple. I'm seeing the colour purple here, and like little boys and little girls, and I'm seeing you healing here and healing that connection. Cool, purple around the flame. Thanks for channeling, Holly, and thanks for sharing. Yeah, so I'm seeing you cutting cords to like what's kind of not necessary anymore, and realizing that you've got the tools to realizing that you've got the tools to let go of that childhood, because I feel like that's very important here, that you're moving past that childhood. But I also see like that you have this sort of understanding of what happened was necessary for it to happen. I'm also seeing people coming back into your life from that, and that is something that happens in Mercury retrograde as well. People come back into our lives to remind us of like where we've come from, where we're going, and also to remind us of maybe there are certain people in your life and certain mentalities and stuff that keep you imprisoned, and this can come up to remind us that is all just an illusion, and you're never imprisoned, you're never stuck, and often sometimes sometimes it's just figuring out sometimes it's just figuring out like where the space for you, where the wriggle room is for you, and especially psychically. And it doesn't have to always be so like charged, and I'm seeing you like cutting cords to these people who kept you stuck, and I feel like they did. I feel like their words kept you stuck, but I'm seeing that you have a lot of beauty to bring into the world, and maybe it's time to just revisit that inner child as well in meditation, looking at inner child meditations, to revisit them, to see what sort of gifts as well they had for you, because they did have gifts, my dear, gifts, especially artistic. I'm seeing paintings, and I'm seeing woodwork as well, so that's something interesting. I'm seeing lots of black, lots of gold, so maybe even painting with golds here. I'm seeing it's something very closely connected to your heart. It could even be dance and theatre. Alright, I'm glad you like the vibe. Alright, who wants to go next? Yeah, you are a light. You really are. And I'm seeing you can do lots of work, like astrally, traveling, stuff like that. Alright. So, who's next? Sabrina Bennett. Need some guidance, just had your heart broken. Alright, can we all just send Sabrina lots and lots of love? Alright, Sabrina, I see you're not sleeping well, my love. I can see you're not sleeping well, and it's been kind of going on, and I'm seeing that I feel like you need to like leave this situation for some reason, or you're thinking about leaving this, you're thinking about traveling further afield potentially, because this situation, it's just like it's over, it's done, you are over it, you're like, I'm moving on, I'm done, I'm no more, like. And I feel like this is also about you. I feel like you're considering it, and I feel like this affects your sort of stability and your sustenance, okay? And I feel like that's one of the reasons you need to. That's one of the reasons you need to, because this is about your stability, it's about your home, and I feel like you need that sort of home back. But Sabrina, what I'm going to say here is you've got to trust your next step. You've got to trust your next step, because the next 3 months are incredibly important for you in stepping forward and trusting yourself and your next step, because it is leading towards stability, but again, that stability, it's up to you, Sabrina. It's up to you which direction you head in now, okay? By the way, I think this is going to be the last time that I'm just looking now. Maybe I'm going to use a different software, because I kind of like the portrait view. Is it okay to meditate when smoked up? Well, people, I've met people. Oh, you're very welcome. I'm glad it helps, Sabrina. When people say about meditating when you're stoned, personally, I don't smoke weed, but there are people in the world who, they smoke weed and they meditate, but also I don't. But I've met some people who say, you shouldn't, it makes you vulnerable, and I've also met people who say, it helps you transcend, it helps you be more peaceful. I guess it's just about you discerning what is right for you, your body, your soul, your heart, your mind, But yeah, okay, anyway, that's for you, my love. Moving on. So you got 3 of Wands, 3 of Wands, 9 of Swords, and the Buffalo. So trust in that Buffalo energy, because when we get the Buffalo, it's promising stability, okay? And the Buffalo is incredibly resourceful. So you're being asked to be incredibly resourceful now in regaining your stability. That is number 1 thing, to regain your stability. Thanks for donating, Anne Koya. Exactly. It's whatever serves you, whatever works for you. You just got to pay attention to your energy in that space and pay attention to how you're feeling. You know what I mean? I'm such an idiot sometimes, but I love it. Okay. I'm just gonna burn a little bit of smoke here, because I could see how you're feeling, love, and I'm sending you lots and lots of love. Lots and lots. Okay. Alright. I enjoy chamomile, dandelion tea, because I'm a dandelion. I enjoy green tea, grapefruit tea, red berry tea. Alright. Debbie Clarkson. Debbie, you got the 2 of Cups, okay? So you've got this relationship. Stay blessed, Holly. Sending you loads of good vibes. See you again soon. I'm seeing lots of healing in your relationships. Also having a heart-to-heart. I feel like you need to just come back to your heart space. And I'm seeing the next 2 months, I'm seeing a lot of healing within your relationships as well, which is interesting because we have this retrograde. So maybe this is a chance for you to focus on love rather than anything going wrong. And it's also a chance for you to Yeah, this is a chance for you to let go. This is a chance for... Wow, you got the Ace of Cups as well. So you've got Two of Cups and the Ace of Cups, Debbie. Not Debbie, sorry. Yes, Debbie. So this is relationships beginning. This is love beginning. Coming back to love as well. Coming back to appreciation. We've also got Metatron here. Alright, I'm seeing Metatron. I'm seeing medicine for you in that. So even getting crystal healing, or, you know, working with a healer right now, definitely important is around the heart, doing some heart exercises, just opening up that chakra and staying with that, because it's golden there. It's golden. You've got a lot to live, okay, but it does a lot to give and a lot to live for. But it just requires being like open and expressive. But I'm seeing this medicine coming forward. I'm seeing this medicine coming forward, and I'm seeing, or maybe even tantric sex here, you know, connecting on that heart level with each other, offering that medicine, you know, remembering that love is ancient, love is as old as the universe itself. So when we're coming back to that space, we're actually honoring also our ancient ways and those ways of creation, okay? I'm seeing your love overfilling, having really abundant, really loving relationships. It's a time for that deep soul connection. Really happy to see that for you. Alright, let's go Isabella Jern. Isabella. Alright, Isabella, it's time to invest for you, alright? So we're seeing things coming in. I'm very excited to see this for you. You have an opportunity to invest in your future, but also to put an end towards something. Is it a job or something? Thanks, Marie Hedberg. I've got a workout to do tonight, so it was a lovely reading. I agree. Yeah, I've got a workout to do tonight, so after these readings, I'll be popping off and doing a workout. You gotta stay, you know, in winter. can't get too Mike Wazowski, you know. All right. Anyway, so I feel like that's for you. Okay, so also we have this opportunity here to use your intuition and to wait before you invest. I feel like it's very important that you just like, wow, I see that Ankh. Oh my, wow. I had no idea. Cool, Shelley. One of my past lives was actually in the temples. I think that they felt they're like sandstone. So I don't know where it is, but I was doing like healings and readings and stuff. Oh, cool. Thrusha. Snoop. Yeah, okay, anyway, coming back to not getting distracted, alright, because I could sit here reading the comments, but let's be honest, you're here for reading, so I need to just carry on, don't I? Hey Chantal Martin, so nice to have you here. So nice to have you here. Thank you for joining us, love. Just looking here. Who was I reading for? Oh, Isabella Jern. Alright. So, Isabella Jern. Your name doesn't suck, it's beautiful. Oh, I'm glad your weight was lifted. Good, Debbie. Yay! And my work is complete. But it never finishes. The process is constant. Anyway, alright, Isabella, so we're seeing this sort of like, I'm feeling like your vision of how you need to make your way in the world, like, practically has changed the way you're seeing things, and I feel like your shift of what you want to be learning, is kind of changing, and I feel like the information that you want to absorb is shifting, and the way that you're seeing things is shifting, and this might even be to do with like esoteric knowledge, academic knowledge, but I feel like here this is a course or a house or something to go for as well. This is a great opportunity, and I'm happy to see it for you. Alright, so we're going to go pure love. pure love, but you do need to balance and temper things right now, and temper your sort of responsibilities and your different tasks that you need to get on with. Okay, now we're gonna go with pure love. Hey, pure love. So those who need a bit of those who would like to, just reground and, feel structured and present and stuff during this Mercury retrograde, over on YouTube on Dandy Energy, I recorded a meditation. I've also put a little game up on the newsfeed on Facebook, which is super fun. Pure love. All right. So, pure love, we have I'm not going to say the name of it, but what I'm seeing here for you is a message of you sort of expanding past your physical limitations, and I feel like maybe you even feel like you're very welcome. Maybe even sometimes you feel like you're poor, you're alone where you are. Maybe the nature isn't very nice, maybe it's grey, maybe it's this, but like you need this connection with Mother Earth, with nature, with forests, okay, with animals, with the green, with the plentiful green, okay? So this is very much a matter of like physical perception of what we're focusing on, okay? And also realizing that if you need help, to accept that help, okay? And this help has to do with meditation and peace, and also frequencies, using sound frequencies. The next 4 weeks for you are just a time of you definitely working with your magic, working with your energy, working with your magic, working with your energy, but also realizing that I'm seeing you doing shadow work and meditating on your shadow work, which is absolutely beautiful, and finding peace, and also separating from that lack mentality, and like leaving that lack mentality in peace, because I feel like you know it, you see it, but you just need to sit down with it now. All right, I hope that helps, I hope that resonates. And by the way, just a nice little reminder, if you do want to book a private reading with me, please book them from Monday, all right? Because tomorrow I'm designing, and I've got loads of different stuff to do tomorrow, so please book from Monday, all right? You can book on the website, you can book through Facebook. Chantal Martin. Oh. Alright, Chantal, so you need to push now. You need to push, you need to channel, you need to also, Chantal, remember your driving force. Remember, you're very welcome. Remember your driving force. Remember what pushes you. Remember what motivates you. Remember what you're encouraged by. Do you know what I mean? And also be prepared to fight. Be prepared, Chantal, to fight. Do not. That Greek story again is coming into my mind of the crab. I think it was Serenos, and Serenos was enlisted with. You're very welcome. And Serenos was enlisted with. Protecting the sea nymphs by Poseidon when the Titans came to Earth, and Serenos, one of the nymphs escaped, and the squid ate. One of the I got a bit excited. one of the nymphs escaped, and the crab, protecting the other nymphs, said, "Okay, I'm gonna have to wait. The other nymphs are here," and so he sent a squid, and then that squid found the nymph and ate her, and then lied. Thanks, Shirley. Blessings to you, love. So many blessings. You know I'm always sending them. This and then lied to the crab, and the crab, being a water animal, knew that the squid was lying. And this is also to do with your sense of like emotions and heartache here, and you knew that they were lying, and you followed it, and you pushed forward, and you kept that information in your heart and in your core, but it is time to let go of you internalizing all of the responsibility of what happened in that relationship. You were trying to just protect people, but sometimes, that crab was wounded and kept protecting them. So this is also, see your strength, see your victory, with that sense of accomplishment. The chariot, when do chariots appear in our lives? They can be after winning a battle, they can be entering a coliseum, they can be after a war, they can also be celebration. The celebration of how you have brought this sphere of power and of determination and of motivation to carry on. And that doesn't mean that emotions stop you from doing that your emotional, psychic, sensitive self is important, so try not to put up too many walls right now. All right. I know you have a busy life, but if time permits, please check Kaisala temple in India and about it. Okay, thank you. Please send me that. Please send me a link in Messenger. Love, light, and blessings to all of you. All of you. Rosa Hernandez, you got the star, okay? So, you're a natural healer. Bless you. Bless you. Natural healer, natural, naturally thinking of the community, and I feel like you've got a lot of people to guide during this retrograde as well, in like making decisions that making decisions that are of like a higher purpose and higher intention and like higher energy, okay? And I'm seeing you being this I'm seeing you helping a lot of people get a higher perspective, and I feel like that makes sense to you. And this could be of a spiritual nature, it could be of, maybe even like a meditative nature, it could be of anything, it could be physically, but I'm feeling like that's the chance, that's the thing you have to offer during this retrograde, okay? And Koya. And so endings here, and this is an ending, something to do with a young man, but I'm feeling like, 1 second, it's Dandy Energy in YouTube. It will be changing to Dandy Life. Okay, and so I just felt this sort of connection with your creativity and your creative flow, and I feel like, and you've been feeling inspired, but I do feel like it's a fresh start for you, and I feel like you need to run with this idea, alright? It's very important that you run with it, okay? I'm also seeing that I feel like you've kind of gathered enough information and enough in your skill set can we all just send Skylar Blue on Facebook lots and lots and lots of love, alright? Clicking those hearts, just sending a lots of love, surrounding everyone in this group with pink light, pink love, pink energy. That's why this is here. But I didn't like the aesthetic, so I put it behind this one. So yeah, there's this message here of you being kind of you being ignited with passion, with creativity, with desire, with force, with power, and this is also to do with your kundalini as well, and it's the way you move. It's important here that you're shaking your hips, okay? Lots of fluidity. I also feel like it's important that you're grounding, and when you need kind of, maybe if you're feeling creatively stagnated, to just go and connect with the earth, or maybe even using like citrine here, carnelian, things like that could help you in this process. You've got so much to provide, but I feel like the focus on money could block you, so it's important that you realize that you've almost like advanced enough for now in regard of the skill set and the skill base that you have, and now just charging ahead like all guns blazing for you. All right, Mary Hedberg. Marie, so you got this. Wow. Okay, Marie, so I don't know if you are working in the psychic realms, Marie, but you got this. I love this card. I just need to show. These are two of my favorite cards in this deck. Love you all. I love you all. Remember, love is more powerful than anything. It's more powerful than anything. Yeah, so Marie, what I'm seeing here for you is this connection to, I'm seeing lots of blues, lots of purples around you, so I'm seeing a very, very strong like crown energy and ability to see. And it's showing me, Marie, I'm getting a strong message here of you, being kind of like, Marie, of you preserving something. I saw like metal, and I saw you preserving something, so maybe this is a chance for you to preserve sort of information or message. I also feel like you're supposed to use the information that you've been given already in like different divination practices and stuff to inform your journey, and to like now to go ahead with that information, but not to just like sit back. All right, and this information, it's just to help you identify it, it's something that's come through during meditation. Right? So I'm gonna go with Farah. Hey Kay. Hey Karen. Farah. Oh, Farah. So you're meant to dive into this. You might need to invest here or spend a bit of money. Also, I feel like you've got this like abundance that you've never felt before, and it's important here that you allow yourself to be open to that because it's coming in. All right, and I'm also seeing something here with grounding. All right, with grounding, it might also definitely research into what the Aquarius retrograde means for you, because it's very important here in how you work. Maybe you need to adapt how you're working to fit this energy, just for this period, okay? And also definitely like staying grounded when you're doing your work is very important, but you have lots of opportunity here for new business, new jobs, or maybe even money coming in, which is exciting. I'm excited to see that for you. And to trust that, things do start afresh, things do start new, and you do have that opportunity, and it's always there, it's always open, always available. Thank you for the alerts, everyone. I do have a moderator on the live, but I'll just make sure. Oh, and I went through, by the way, and I looked at like other sort of, people doing what I do on this platform, and they all have like a similar thing happen to them. So that just helped me be like, okay, it's not just me, it's kind of like it happens on every level. But that's why I invite people over to the website, dandylife.co.uk. That's why I invite people over there to, so we can interact, because I'm sending out lots of newsletters with like healing tips. I'm offering distance crystal Reiki. I'm taking on clients, like long-term clients as well, to work with tarot and Reiki and crystal grids, and guidance and workshops and all that different stuff. There's like meditations. It's really exciting on there. So I just want to share that with you, because that's a new venture for me, and I appreciate your support going over there and even just having a look. You know what I mean? I love each and every one of you. Like literally, like we are brothers and sisters, and you're all incredible. I'm going to finish up there because otherwise I'm not going to get my workout in, and my workouts are how I ground. So yeah, I look forward to seeing you soon. Again, thanks for everyone who joined the full moon meditation. It's absolute pleasure to work with you, and I look forward to working with you again. I'll probably have a little rest tomorrow, Sunday, rest day, and I'll probably be online on Monday to give more readings. Don't forget, if I didn't get to you today, these are collective, so any information can apply to you. As you know, those who join often know that, but I just want to share it out with you again. I hope you all have a really beautiful day. Again, if you're new here, welcome. It's a pleasure to have you here. If you're old here, welcome back. And it's an honor to share my time with you. And yeah, I just hope that you have a really incredible evening. All right. See you for now.